The truest evidence of calling is not visibility, but burden. Appointed lecturer in mathematics at the University of Lagos, Kumuyi operated in a dual identity, academic and spiritual. In 1973, while serving as a lecturer at the University of Lagos, Kumuyi began a Bible study with 15 people. It did not begin in a cathedral, convention ground, or media empire. It began at his residence in Flat 7, later Flat 2, in the University of Lagos, staff quarters, Akoka. This moment is historically critical. Kingdom movements often begin as altars before they become institutions. Great movements rarely begin in auditoriums. They begin in rooms. They begin as burdens before they become banners. What was released in that room was not initially the machinery of a denomination, but the gravity of a divine assignment to teach the scriptures carefully, form believers deeply, pursue holiness seriously, and keep evangelism central. By the early 1980s, that modest Bible study had metamorphosed into several thousand participants, and at that point, Deeper Life Bible Church was formally established. But what multiplied was not merely attendance. What multiplied was conviction. People were not only gathering, but also being passionately taught the way, the word, and the works of the Lord. They were not merely being inspired. They were being formed to become like Christ. The early expansion of the ministry was driven by systematic Bible teaching, practical discipleship, dedicated moral emphasis, and an unwavering evangelistic thrust. Kumuyi's burden was not to create impressive followers, but to form a scripturally anchored people. He is on record as insisting that leaders must never become so consumed by internal church problems that they lose sight of the unfinished work of evangelism. That is a defining clue to his ministry temperament. Truth must produce holy living, and holy living must remain missional rather than self-contained. In 1975, Kumuyi experienced a divinely orchestrated separation within the Apostolic Faith Church. He was excommunicated for preaching without being ordained as a minister. However, Kumuyi's excommunication for preaching without ordination became a catalytic rupture. Institutional rejection often precedes apostolic expansion. This is consistent with patterns seen in Acts 4-5. What men call rebellion, God may call transition. When God gives a burden, a room can become a gate, and a study circle can become a river for nations.